There is finally some good news for both Apple and Samsung in Europe. After a challenging year in several major markets, the final quarter of 2025 brought positive results for the two biggest smartphone brands in the world. The European smartphone market grew by 2% in the fourth quarter of 2025 compared to the same period in 2024. That may not sound huge, but in a slow and competitive industry, any growth is welcome. During those last 3 months of 2025, 3 of the top 5 smartphone brands in Europe managed to improve their performance. This helped push the entire market slightly upward. However, while the end of 2025 looked encouraging, 2026 is expected to tell a very different story. Apple finished the year in first place in Europe, just like it has done in the United States and China. In fact, Apple's lead over Samsung in Europe actually grew. In the fourth quarter of 2024, Apple was ahead of Samsung by 3%. By the fourth quarter of 2025, that gap had increased to 4%. Even more impressive, Apple shipped 1 out of every 3 smartphones sold in Europe between October and December 2025. That is a huge share of the market. The company also increased its shipments by 7% compared to the same quarter the year before. This strong performance clearly shows that demand for Apple's latest phones remains high across the region. In second place, Samsung also saw slight growth. Its sales and market share improved compared to the previous year, though not as dramatically as Apple's. Still, after facing pressure in other parts of the world, this European performance is a positive sign for the company. Xiaomi, which holds the third spot in Europe, did not have the same luck. The brand lost 2% of its market share and saw shipments drop by 6% compared to the fourth quarter of 2024. Meanwhile, Honor and Realme remain in 4th and 5th place, but their market shares are still relatively small. Other brands like Motorola and Google are expanding in Europe, but not enough to break into the top 5. Apple's success in late 2025 is not surprising. The main driver behind its growth was the iPhone 17 series. These devices generated strong demand in Europe, just as they did in other markets. The popularity of the iPhone 17 family played a key role in helping the overall market grow by 2%. On the other hand, there was no single Samsung or Honor device highlighted as a major growth driver. This suggests that Samsung's performance may have been supported by its broader product lineup rather than one standout model. Despite this positive ending to 2025, the outlook for 2026 is not very bright. Rising memory prices are expected to increase production costs for smartphone makers. This could lead to higher retail prices or fewer attractive upgrades in new devices. As a result, analysts are predicting a significant downturn in the European smartphone market this year. While the exact size of the decline is not yet clear, the word significant is enough to raise concern. For Apple, much will depend on its next lineup. If the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max keep the same prices as their predecessors, Apple could still achieve strong sales during the holiday season. However, the rumored absence of a standard iPhone 18 model this year may hurt sales in more price-sensitive European countries. Samsung also faces challenges. The Galaxy S26 series is rumored to come with higher prices compared to the Galaxy S25 lineup. That could make it harder for Samsung to maintain growth, especially if consumers become more cautious with spending. Europe has traditionally been a strong market for Samsung's Galaxy A series mid-range phones, so upcoming models like the Galaxy A57 could play an important role. However, early impressions suggest it may not be a major upgrade. In short, both Apple and Samsung ended 2025 on a high note in Europe, but with rising costs and possible price increases ahead, 2026 may turn out to be a much tougher year for the entire smartphone industry in the region.